Oh, hey, Rudolph. How's it going? Yeah, did you have fun at the reindeer games? What? Are you serious? They didn't let you play? That's so messed up. Why? Because of your nose? That's crazy. I'm so sorry. That's so weird. Yeah, I don't really know what's gotten into the other reindeers lately. Yeah, that's part of the reason I didn't go. Just the vibes were off. But now I wish I did, because I definitely would have advocated for you. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Rudolph. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We all have our differences, and, even though sometimes people don't value those differences, that doesn't make them any less special or important. Yeah. I know. I know you haven't met anyone like you before. But that's incredible. Maybe the other reindeers are just jealous. Did you think of that? Yeah. Sometimes standing out can be a real gift. I know it doesn't feel like that right now. I know. But who knows? Maybe this unique aspect will take on some new meaning someday. I know. It's hard to think of any meaning for it now, but just try and work on accepting this part of yourself. I know it's so hard to be different sometimes. But you're here for a reason. I know that. And you quite literally have a special glow about you. And I just have a feeling that one day the other reindeer are going to notice and appreciate you for all of your unique features. But for now, you have to accept yourself. At least be a little easier on yourself. I know. I'm sorry that you're going through this right now. Yeah. Reindeer can be so mean sometimes. Yeah. But I've noticed that reindeers who haven't really been through hardships like you, it's hard for them to develop empathy. They just don't know. They just don't know what it's like. They don't know what it's like to be different. They don't know what it's like to be left out. And that's a hard burden to carry alone. But you're doing so good. You are, Rudolph. You're doing so good. I know. It's okay to feel those feelings. It really is. such an incredible reindeer. And the reindeer that are closest to you, we see that about you. We see past your red, glowing nose. We see through to who you are as a reindeer on the inside. Your lovely, lovely heart. And I love it about you. I love your heart. And honestly, I love your glowing nose as well. It always makes me feel so safe and warm. And it really just makes me feel at home. I don't know what I did before it. You're incredible, Rudolph. I wish you could see that. I wish you could see what I see. You're incredible. Incredible. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know. They're so young and silly. Silly reindeers. Reindeer. It's hard to have such a unique gift and not know the purpose of it. I know it can feel like a burden. And a lot of times people do fear what they don't understand. They want to villainize and demonize anything that's perceived as different. And that can feel really hard when all you're doing is being yourself. You're just being yourself. I know, Rudolph. You're doing so good. You're doing such a good job. You just have to take it one day at a time. And I don't know all the answers, but I have a feeling that one day it's all gonna make sense. One day you'll wake up and it's all going to click for you. And suddenly, it'll all be worth it. It will, Rudolph. It will. And the incredible part about it is you'll know who you can really trust. The ones who saw your heart and your soul from the beginning. I mean, it's gonna feel pretty good when the other reindeer see your value and suddenly they're inviting you to the reindeer games. They're not just including you, but they're putting you at the center of it all. It's gonna feel good, but you're gonna know who the real ones are. The ones that saw your value from the very beginning. And I think that in and of itself is a really valuable gift. You get to see the truth. You get to discover what it's like to be an outcast. And someday, when you're in a position of comparative power, you won't stand for it. When the reindeer try to exclude some other poor little reindeer from the reindeer games, you won't stand for it. And you'll see their heart. And I think that's beautiful, Rudolph. I think that's so beautiful. You're an incredible reindeer. Don't let them take that away from you. I know they'll try. Reindeers just want to destroy anything that doesn't fit the status quo. But you know better than that, don't you, Rudolph? You know better than that. You are here to usher in a new era, and that's exactly what you're doing, even if it doesn't feel like that sometimes. I know it doesn't feel like that. They'll all tell you that you're wrong until they have no choice but to see that you were right. You were right all along. Because you're just being yourself. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you, Rudolph. You are perfect, just the way you are. Don't let them get you down, Rudolph. I know. It's okay. You're doing so good. So good. Keep your chin up, okay? And I'm always here. If you need anything at all, just flash your nose a couple times and I'll be right over. I will, because I care about you, Rudolph. And no matter what, I'm gonna always be here for you. Always. But remember to be there for yourself too. Because I don't know if I'll always be around. You know, I do go on those missions with Santa, and sometimes it's so dark and hectic, chaotic, and we've lost many a good reindeer. We really have. It's the harsh truth of it. And so I need to know that you're going to be okay, regardless if I'm there or not. So I need you to start loving yourself like how I love you, so that even if something happens to me, I know that you'll always be okay. Can you do that for me, Rudolph? Please. Okay. is good enough. Just try to do that for me. Because I care about you a lot, Rudolph. I really do. You deserve to be loved. And you know, the most infinite source of love comes from within. It does, Rudolph. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be more than okay. Come on, let's go make some hot cocoa, and we can play our own reindeer games. Forget them. There's plenty of 2-player games.